We know it's bad on a good day. 66, that's always rough. West side of the Beltway is now entering the Beltway, and it's going to be getting in a little bit closer. In fact, getting closer into Arlington County. Let's get a little bit tighter here, and we'll push this in. Still watching all those warnings and keeping an eye on that Stafford storm. We'll see if that warning expires for tornado down there at 8:15. But right now, Springfield along the southern side of the Mixing Bowl towards Alexandria, now coming into western side of Arlington. The heavy rains, even western Bethesda now crossing through Potomac. These are all areas that are continuing to see this hefty weather that is pushing in from west to east, and it is a line of strong weather. Not that we didn't anticipate this, but you just think about the power of the weather and how this system, from remnants of a storm days old that made landfall in Florida and wreaked havoc through the Midwest, can still be wreaking havoc here with dangerous lightning. Look at that total strikes now in the last 15 minutes, 135. Those heavy downpours. And we mentioned that flooding concern, and we all are under that flash flood watch, but they did add in a flash flood warning for areas to the north and west. I'm going to turn these warnings on once again because I do want to talk about this briefly. This is up towards the Point of Rocks, Luckett's, west of Urbana. They have just picked up so much rain over a short amount of time, 2+ inches of rain right there just to the east of 15. That area has a flash flood warning, meaning flooding ongoing right now as we speak. And if you encounter a roadway that has water, we strongly encourage you to turn around. Keep in mind, it doesn't take a lot. Just a few inches of rain can uplift your vehicle and push it away. So flood warning concerns right now up there in southwestern Frederick County and eastern Loudoun County. All of us still under that flash flood watch because there's still that concern as this system continues to trek east. That tornado warning that was down for our south and southwest, that basically that cell has moved out of that warned area. I think that just more of the thunder, lightning, heavy downpours, but this line of showers and storms is expansive, and it is right now just on our western fringes and is ready to just push right through the city and then right onto the eastern side of the city as well. If you're not seeing it yet, Steve, you're going to get in on the action shortly.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of folks, before they see the rain or hear the rain, I want to show you our lightning detection here inside the Capitol Beltway, Old Town Alexandria, into Reagan National Airport area, Crystal City, the White House, up towards Silver Spring. These are the areas that are really going to start to light up as we move through the next half hour to 45 minutes. Even though we don't have any newly issued tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings, the entire region under a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 o'clock tonight. That includes all the areas that are shaded in pink. I'm going to head out to the wall right now and explain to you what's going on with the colors and how everything's going to occur. So this is the area that's under a tornado watch, not tornado watch, a severe thunderstorm watch, area shaded in pink. It includes Loudoun and Jefferson, all the panhandle of West Virginia, all the way up to Baltimore, all the way south to southern Maryland. Then we have severe thunderstorm warnings, Frederick, Montgomery, the District, Arlington, Alexandria. These are all going to extend through the 8 o'clock hour, possibly 8:30. I believe Brian has a new one that was just posted. Brian, looks like it's for the district.
Yeah, it's just for the district. It's severe thunderstorm warning. They basically push the whole thing eastward, so the map you still have still flies. I'll show you. They just keep pushing it eastward. As anticipated, this line of intense showers and storms continues its push from west to east, and they've expanded it out. You can see the new shaded orange section there that now goes from Montgomery down to District and into Prince George's County for dangerous lightning, heavy downpours, and also some wind gusts. We've had gusts pushing near 50 miles per hour. Some could be at excess of 60 miles per hour. These storms located along a line extending from Damascus all the way to Roslyn. That's where we are, folks. We can see it out there shaking, and all the way down into central portions of southeastern Fairfax, down into eastern portions along down towards Bellhaven along the GW Parkway, past Alexandria, and now down towards Charles County. Still have that active tornado warning for Spafford, but that should expire in about 2 minutes. I think that'll happen, but we continue to watch because in this line of heavy showers and storms that are progressing eastward, there could be some spin. There could be some rotation in these systems, and another isolated tornado to spin up, not out of the question. This is a heavy system, and this has there's a lot of motion in our atmosphere swirling around here, crossing through. Once this push comes through, there will be some calming, I do imagine, but we still have heavy rains to continue to come down, and several inches of rain are not out of the question. Flash flood watches up area wide, and that warning for that flooding off to the north and west through southwestern portions of Frederick County, Maryland.
All right, Brian, we're going to take a little trip here now and show you visually what it looks like from our cameras. This is Urbana, and you can see the heavy, heavy rain coming down and the gusty, gusty winds. This area under a severe thunderstorm warning. A lot of folks are still driving in it, and it looks like they're moving at a pretty quick clip here. Let's go to our next camera, and you can see a little bit of rain fade out there because the rain is just so heavy. The White House, downtown D.C. You can see the flag blowing above the White House. Lots of lightning out there right now. This is going to continue, and probably in about another, I would say, 5 to 8 minutes, very heavy, heavy rain and gusty, gusty winds will move across the district. West End, Logan Circle, DuPont, Cleveland Park, Woodley Park, AU Park, all areas upper northwest D.C., also heading into the Brooklyn area, also Anacostia. These are the areas that need to be forewarned for very, very heavy rain and gusty, gusty winds. Once again, this is from Urbana, and these severe storms, breaking news coverage here on ABC7, continue to rip across the Washington metro area. If we have that wider shot of the U.S. Capitol building, for those of you who are sort of wondering what's going on with the wider view, this is a live shot right now, and it appears downtown D.C., oh, there's not much going on, and not much going on to the north or toward the east. But this is, I mean, what we would see for a pretty sunset. It's what's in the opposite direction that is very, very scary, very ominous. And this is a wider view showing the tidal basin over at Memorial Bridge, the Lincoln Memorial. And you can see our camera just now beginning to wiggle a little bit as these strong, strong storms approach from the east. These storms capable of producing wind gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour. Besides that, a lot of lightning. If you have anyone outside right now, even though it might not be raining in your neighborhood, and you see the flashes of lightning or you hear the thunder, this is the time that you need to go indoors, or at least call whoever is outdoors indoors and do it quickly.
Hey, Steve, I just want to jump in here just really quickly. I want to point out that Stafford warning is expiring now, but there's a new one for King George, and that's down in our southwestern, in our periphery, right on our southern edge. But if that storm continues, Steve, moving to the east-northeast, that could be heading toward southwestern Charles and St. Mary's County. So we're going to watch that. A new tornado warning. It's for our southern viewers in King George, Virginia, but it will be crossing over the Potomac and heading over towards St. Mary's. That is a tornado warning until 9 o'clock. Looking at the very latest here, Doppler radar indicated potential for a tornado around just after 8:13. This storm is near Port Royal and Colonial Beach and possibly could cover the river and then heading over into southwestern Charles and St. Mary's County. In addition, we have these severe thunderstorm warnings: Montgomery, D.C., Prince George's, and Charles. I want to show you this picture here. This was amazing. Steve was showing some of the cameras as well. And this is over at Congressional Country Club, Steve. And look at the fairway. It's turned into like
look at that water.
River. It's our live camera right now. The clouds, you can see the flag blowing to the west, and I've seen quite a few lightning strikes, but the rain is just inundated the fairway out there.
And that is exactly why we have the flash flood watch that's out there right now. Even though this is a golf course, oh wow, look at that lightning. Unbelievable. Even though this is a golf course and no one's out there right now, at least I hope no one is out there, the flooding, especially in the flat areas where there's a lot of grass, prone areas to flooding around the GW Parkway, those are the areas that really need to be careful. We have a brand new flash flood warning that I believe that was just issued. Brian has zoomed in for it right now. Flash flood warning, this is until 12 a.m. and this is just for Frederick County and extreme northeastern Loudoun County, once again until 12 a.m. Rest of the area under a flash flood watch, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see some warnings for the district, for Montgomery County, and as the storm continues to progress off toward the east. Let's head back to that warning map, severe thunderstorm warning map. A lot of those warnings have now come down, but the biggest warning that now remains stretches all the way from Montgomery County through the district into Prince George's County, College Park, down into southern Maryland, Charles County. Of course, that newly issued tornado warning for parts of King George County. The rest of the area under severe thunderstorm warning. Let's take a little trip again, show you some outside cameras, and we'll see what pops up here as these storms quickly approach the district and downtown D.C. Look how dark it is. Look at the lightning. This is from our camera atop our roof here at ABC7 in Roslyn, looking over the city, and you can see how the sky, it's almost a nighttime sky, Brian.
No, it is. It's as dark as night out there, and as you can see, the dark clouds, the heaviest action is moving over the city.
Yeah, look at that flag. Look at the flag over the White House. It is almost straight out. No,
it is. I mean, the winds are, that's part of the issue, Steve, that we've seen. People sometimes wonder when we issue a severe thunderstorm thunderstorm warning. When the National Weather Service puts it out, one of the criteria for that are winds in excess of 58 miles per hour. So that's winds near 60 miles per hour. And we are seeing these stiff winds out there in addition to the thunder and lightning, which is obviously numerous. Look at that latest 318 strikes. And we even had some hail earlier, but I think the biggest now has been the heavy downpours, lightning, and obviously those winds. We have the flooding concern in southwestern Frederick, but luckily the rain is tapering, but still the flooding concern lingers. And one tornado warning down to our south and down to our southeast. It is right on the northern neck. It's right on our fringe area here for ABC 7 News Channel 8, down towards the Shiloh area. But I'm watching it carefully because as this continues to trek to the north and east, right now it could be heading across and closer into some of our viewing areas down through portions of Charles and St. Mary's County. In fact, I think right here, I just want to double check. Yeah, 301 up through Dahlgren and the nice bridge. This right here near that latest tornado warning. That one runs right now until I think 8:45 for that area. But the rest of the region just filled in here from Frederick to Gaithersburg to the district. Let's get a little bit closer because you showed that camera of the city and all that heavy, intense weather that's coming down across the city. Let's get a little bit closer here and show you some of those areas. I mean, Gaithersburg, Rockville, Bethesda, Washington, Alexandria, Lorton, Dale City, you name it. We are being inundated right now with some of that heavy weather that continues to push east, and at last check moving at a pretty decent clip, but it's still going to keep us inundated with rain for quite a bit longer as the overall system rotates around. This is a wider system that's going to continue to pinwheel around our area, and there you go. Look at that, Gaithersburg, Rockville, Bethesda, the district, Alexandria, Lorton, down to Dale City and Quantico. This line of showers continuing to push eastward and still packing quite a bit of a punch as it drives to the east. We were looking at some of those cameras out there, and do you have some more to share, Steve?
Yeah, I do. And you know, keep in mind, the storm right now is over the most populated areas of the Washington metro area. We are talking Montgomery County. We're talking the district. You know, 5 minutes ago, we looked at this camera shot here. You could see the Capitol building. You could see the Washington Monument. You could see the Lincoln Memorial. And if I can point out to you, we're just going to take this full. You can hardly see anything at this point. Let's head over to the White House, and you can see what's going on there. Heavy, heavy rain, very, very gusty winds. And you can see this is now 8:19. The sun has not even set across the Washington metro area. That is how dark it is out there right now from this very strong storm that continues to push across the area. One more camera, I believe, and this is from we're going to see looking at the U.S. Capitol Dome, and you know, looking off toward the east, not a whole lot going on. Brian has something that just printed out. What do you have, Brian?
No, it's just that tornado warning extension down to our southeast into King George. We had one point being in western King George, now in southeastern King George. So it's down the edge of the bottom side of our viewing area. King George moving to the east-northeast. Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This is down to your 8P Hill, Fort 8P Hill near Bowling Green, and moving to the northeast at 30. You've been talking about some of those cameras. I want to show you another one of these cameras, Steve, because I just loaded up the National Harbor Cam. Remember how we were looking at that a little while ago?
Yeah, you can see the Wilson Bridge and everything.
You can see everything. Well, now you can't see really much because the rain is pretty intense coming down out there. This is one heck of a system that is moving eastward, and these showers are embedded with thunderstorms that are intense. We've had wind gusts of 40, 50 miles per hour. In fact, in just a second, I'm going to load up our weather bug to see some of those winds, but we've definitely had some pretty intense stuff out. Oh, yep. A new lightning strike. I mean, that's the beauty of these live cameras, but the visibility has gone down to nil. And obviously that's a factor out there because a lot of folks that are traveling this evening, all of our major thoroughfares, all of our major roads right here dissecting through the city, whether it's 95, 395 south, Lorton, Dale City, Quantico, 270 northward, Rockville, Gaithersburg, west out to Fairfax and Reston. Right now coming into the city, this arc of really strong weather continues to progress eastward, and our printer goes off. When you hear that loud cranking of the printer, that means they've expanded things, and we have a new tornado warning that is just issued. Steve, this is for northwestern Charles County, southwestern Prince George's County, and southeastern Fairfax. In fact, we're honed in on it right here. We'll show you that.
There it is. It just popped up.
That. Yep, it just popped up. It's this kind of a magenta color here. Oh, wow, that's just a crazy shape here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off just for a second. We're looking at an area right in here. Let's turn that
Hey, Brian, I have it on our weather graphics system here, and this is the warning right here. It is until, right now we're at 8:22. And what time does it expire, Brian?
This one runs, Steve, until 8:45. I'll get you that sheet right now.
Live television, we're going to get you here. Hey, okay, this is until 8:45. At 8:21, Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This dangerous storm is located near Fort Belvoir, moving toward the northeast at 25 miles per hour. It's going to affect Friendly, Mason Neck, also Accokeek, all in Maryland. be prepared for these gusty winds and the potential for a tornado. Keep in mind, this is just Doppler radar indicated. We have no locks on our system here, but this is the tornado warning that we're talking about right over here. Once again, northwestern Charles County, Prince George's County, and Fairfax County until 8:45. Brian?
All right, yeah, and I'm going to pop over to show you the, we do have one lock that just popped up here under the radar, so you can kind of hone in on some of that area, but I want to, let me load up this right Doppler radar. There's just so much action happening right now, folks. I'm going to turn off the warning boxes just for a second, because it's, I know, a lot happening on your screen here, but here's what we're looking at, and we're looking at that portion as Steve was talking about here, coming off to the east of Woodbridge. Over here is Accokeek. Let me kind of orientate you with you, if you will, some of these areas. This is 210 that's coming up from Accokeek. Here's Mount Vernon, obviously the GW Parkway running along here as we're just right across the river.
Hey, Brian, we have a live camera shot that we can take for us from near Fort Belvoir, I believe, and we'll show it to you right now. And you can see a lot of folks still driving, and it looks like the pavement very, very wet. A lot of lightning out there, and it looks like the lightning or the traffic lights in this area are blinking. Power is still on, and the camera is still beginning to shake. It's very windy out there. This is the area that is now under the tornado warning until 8:45. So we have a little while to go. Brian, let's head back to Doppler radar. Lots of locks at this point.
Yeah, right there, and that's right at the tip there of State Highway 210. Here's Woodbridge on the west side. You're just to the east of Woodbridge. You're kind of crossing over the Potomac River. There's Mount Vernon, which is just up the river. Here's Accokeek, right there in the western part of the county. Not a lot of roadways to identify here. Here on the western side, you do see portions of the GW Parkway and Route 1, but this system is moving, obviously you can see, to the east-northeast. The biggest roadway, the biggest landmark I see there is 210, which we all know, and you can travel down there through southwestern portions of that county, through western Prince George's County, and down through western Charles County, rather. There's Waldorf to the east, Marbury to the southwest, but this system is moving off to the east-northeast, and the potential there could be some rotation in here. Let's look at another road out here that could be impacted. Let's highlight this street here, Steve, which intersects with 210. This is 227 on the north side, then obviously up towards Accokeek and Piscataway, and I think sometimes it's helpful if we just back this up just a bit so you can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about.
And actually, if we widen out even more, there's that other severe or tornado warning that's in effect, and we have 2 locks on that one. Should note that if you are in Dale City, if you are in Lorton, if you are watching us right now in Fairfax, you are fine with this. This is not going to impact you. It's areas to the east across the Potomac River here in Roslyn. The heavy rain now beginning to move overhead. Lots and lots of thunder and lightning. But this storm that we have you locked on, we actually have you locked on 2 storms. The one toward the top, that is a tornado warning that was issued at 8:21. It is for northeastern Charles County, northwestern Charles County, southwestern Prince George's County, and southeastern Fairfax County. I believe just the very tip of Fairfax County.
I'm going to pull out just a little bit so you can see where that is. I think that storm to the south, Steve, let's go back to the warning map because I don't have any warnings for that Stafford one currently.
Is that one done?
Only the one that was down in King George. Down to the south. So we are seeing some rotation possibilities on our radar in that Stafford area, but the tornado warning still active for King George, possibly southwestern Charles County and St. Mary's watching, and that one that's a little bit closer in that's basically over the Potomac right now, heading into northwestern Charles and southwestern portions of Prince George's County.
And while we regroup on our Doppler radar, let's just take a few outside shots. For those of you who live in the district, in Arlington and Alexandria, heavy rain at this time, gusty winds, lots of lightning. This is our camera overlooking the city. You can see what's going on. You can't see much because the rain is so heavy. I believe we have a U.S. Capitol shot that I can show you, and a lot of lightning. You know, this looked a lot different just like 5 minutes ago when you could see the sun, the bright sky. Definitely not the case right now. And then we'll head over to the White House real quickly to show you what's going on. 16th Street, Constitution area. It looks like the winds have diminished just a little bit, but heavy rain, and not a lot of movement with the trees there. But let me tell you, the lightning out there is absolutely ferocious, especially here in Arlington and in Alexandria. This is the time that you need to be inside. If you know anyone who's not inside, you need to find out where they are and bring them inside. Brian's working the radar here, and we're going to zoom in just a little bit closer, I believe, to show you what's the potential for the rotation.
We're looking at this. We look for shear where we see winds going away and toward the radar, and this is just to the north of Marbury and Accokeek. We've been talking about that down towards 210, which runs down to the southwestern portion of extreme southwestern Prince George's County and extreme northwestern Charles County, and something new off the printer.
Yeah, just want to give you an update on this, Brian. I'm just going to read this real quickly. A severe thunderstorm warning. This one is for southwestern Charles County, Spotsylvania County, King George, southern Stafford, including Fredericksburg and Orange County at 8:26. So here we are just about a minute ago. Doppler radar indicated a line of severe thunderstorms capable of producing winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. These storms are located in a line extending 13 miles south of Buellton to near Ladysmith to Virginia Commonwealth University, and it's moving northeast, get this, at 55 miles per hour. That is a fast-moving storm. Fredericksburg, King George, Potomac Creek, Aquia Creek, Dahlgren, Massaponack, Spotsylvania, Post Oak, White Oak, Thornburg, Shiloh, Spring Valley, Logan, Partlow, Lambs Creek, all areas that are going to see the effects from this very, very strong thunderstorm.
Now, I'll get back into that area, Steve, that we've been watching closely. That's right over there on the eastern side of the Potomac now, leaving out of the Woodbridge, Mount Vernon area. That tornado warning that continues over towards Accokeek and Mount Vernon. And there's just so much stuff on the radar trying to fill in all the active watches and warnings. But let's give a little bit of a track here. That system, what was the speed of that system moving to the northeast, Steve?
55 miles per hour.
Okay, so I mean, obviously moving at a pretty good clip here, and we've been watching this.
Well, that tornado warning, I'm sorry, was 25 miles per hour.
25 miles per hour. So what we want to do here is kind of just look at this here and pull this out so we can get a 25 mile per hour speed range, and some of the areas that are under the gun in this area. There's just not as many towns labeled on this area, but over towards Piscataway at 8:48, Accokeek over at 8:38. If you are in that western portion of southwestern Prince George's or northwestern Charles County, obviously we want you to seek shelter right away. And it may be interesting to you because some of you from Accokeek eastward, it's just a little bit of light rain, but off to your west, the potential for some rotation, some spinning in that system as lightning just struck outside.
Hey, Brian, we're going to take an outside shot right now and show you what's going on. For those of you who live closer in, who live in the district, Capitol Hill area, into Northwest DC, Southeast DC, it doesn't make a difference where you are in the district at this point, or Arlington or Alexandria. You are in the thick of this storm. Heavy winds, strong winds, gusty winds, heavy rain. Look at the lightning display out there. Unbelievable. And this is the time where you need to make sure you're inside the White House. A lot of lightning, a lot of thunder out there right now. If there's any good news with this initial line of strong storms is quickly moving off toward the east. It will be out of the district, I would say, probably within the next half hour or so. And then it will move into Prince George's County, and then it will move closer toward Anne Arundel and Calvert, and then eventually off across the bay. But behind it, Brian, there's still more action to come.
Yeah, let's hop over to the weather graphics again, and I want to show you the overall swirl. I mean, if you look at this carefully, I'll just pop over there for a second to kind of show you. You can see that classic comma-shaped rotation. I mean, this still has that center of circulation, that swirl, as it did days ago when it made landfall down in Texas. And you can see that outer band, that heavy stuff that is right now crossing the city with the potential for some of these strong storms that are pushing through. But on the backside, you can see this rotates around. There's more action down to the southwestern Virginia and to West Virginia that will be pushing through a little bit later this evening. We're hopeful that once we get through this first round of really strong stuff now, things will be calmer for the secondary stuff later tonight. But we also have concerns because there is still some flooding potential out there because of all that heavy rain that is coming down. But active warnings continue to be what we're concerned about, Steve, in our southeastern areas down towards western Prince George's County and western Charles County, where that tornado warning is in effect, I think, until, let's see, let's click back on that pink back. Click on the pink and the red, and that one, if you just, King George is until 8:45, and the one in Prince George is till